Ever wondered how someone could turn the skin of a python into a multi-million-dollar empire? Well, today we're diving deep into the fascinating world of python farming and leather processing. Imagine the lush landscapes of Florida, where not only the sun shines bright, but so does the prospect of transforming these magnificent reptiles into luxury fashion items worth millions. From the quiet swamps to the bustling farms, join me as we uncover the secrets of how a python farmer makes over $2 million from python skin. So, grab a seat, because this journey promises to be as thrilling as it is enlightening. If you want to know how a python farmer makes over $2 million from their skin, keep watching and like and subscribe for more farming insights. The Genesis of Python Farming. Welcome to the Genesis of Python Farming, where the journey begins with a vision of turning nature's bounty into a thriving industry. In the heart of Florida's lush landscapes, where the sun kisses the earth and the air is thick with humidity, lies the birthplace of a multi-million-dollar enterprise. But how did it all start? It began with a realization of the untapped potential of python skins. Once considered a mere byproduct of snake hunting, these skins held within them a hidden treasure waiting to be unearthed. With a growing demand for luxury leather goods, entrepreneurs saw an opportunity to transform this overlooked resource into a lucrative business. Thus, the first python farms emerged, dotting the Florida landscape like oases in a desert. These farms became sanctuaries for these magnificent reptiles, providing them with a safe haven to thrive and grow. Through careful breeding and nurturing, farmers began to cultivate a sustainable source of python skins, laying the foundation for an industry that would soon skyrocket to success. But the journey was not without its challenges. Python farming required a delicate balance of art and science, as farmers grappled with the complexities of breeding and raising these elusive creatures. They had to create the perfect environment for the pythons, ensuring they had ample space, food, and shelter to flourish. Yet despite the obstacles, these pioneering farmers persevered, driven by a shared vision of success. They poured their blood, sweat, and tears into their farms, tending to their python herds with unwavering dedication. And slowly but surely, their efforts began to bear fruit as the first python skins were harvested, marking the dawn of a new era in luxury fashion. Today, the legacy of these early pioneers lives on, as python farming continues to thrive in Florida and beyond. What once started as a humble endeavor has now grown into a global industry worth millions of dollars, thanks to the foresight and determination of those who dared to dream big. Nurturing the python herd. Once the foundations of python farming were laid, the next challenge was to nurture and care for the python herd. Like any livestock, pythons required attentive and specialized care to ensure their health and well-being. At the heart of python farming were the farms themselves, sprawling estates where pythons roamed free under the watchful eye of their caretakers. These farms were meticulously designed to mimic the natural habitat of pythons, with spacious enclosures, climate-controlled environments, and ample food sources. Every aspect of the python's life was carefully managed, from their diet to their breeding cycles. Pythons were fed a diet of chickens, carefully portioned to ensure they received the nutrients they needed to grow and thrive. Breeding programs were established to promote genetic diversity and ensure the long-term sustainability of the herd. But perhaps the most important aspect of python farming was the relationship between the farmers and their snakes. Unlike traditional livestock, pythons required a gentle touch and a deep understanding of their behavior. Farmers spent hours observing and interacting with their snakes, learning their quirks and preferences, and building a bond of trust. This bond was essential for the success of the farm, as it allowed farmers to handle their snakes safely and efficiently. From routine health checks to the delicate process of skinning, this trust was the foundation upon which the entire industry rested. As the python herd grew, so too did the opportunities for farmers. With an abundance of skins at their disposal, they began to explore new markets and expand their operations. Python leather soon found its way into high-end fashion houses and luxury boutiques, where it was prized for its durability, versatility, and exotic allure. But amidst the glitz and glamour of the fashion world, the true beauty of python farming lay in its simplicity. It was a testament to the resilience of nature and the ingenuity of mankind. A story of how a humble reptile could be transformed into a symbol of luxury and status. And as we reflect on the journey of the python herd, we are reminded of the power of passion and perseverance. For it is through the dedication of farmers and the majesty of nature that the story of python farming continues to unfold, inspiring awe and admiration in all who behold it. The miracle of python breeding. Python breeding is a delicate and fascinating process that forms the cornerstone of the python farming industry. It's not merely about bringing two pythons together and hoping for offspring. It's a meticulously planned endeavor that requires deep understanding and careful management. The breeding season for pythons typically occurs during the warmer months of spring and summer. This is when these magnificent reptiles are most active and receptive to mating. Farmers carefully monitor the behavior and health of their pythons during this time, ensuring they are in optimal condition for breeding. Once the breeding pair is selected, farmers provide them with the ideal environment to encourage mating behavior. This includes ensuring the pythons have ample space, proper nutrition, and appropriate temperature and humidity levels. Farmers may also use techniques such as introducing scent trails or visual stimuli to stimulate mating behavior. Python breeding can result in large clutches of eggs, with some females laying upwards of 100 eggs in a single clutch. The process of egg laying is a sight to behold, with the female python carefully selecting a suitable nesting site and depositing her eggs in a carefully constructed nest. Farmers must provide the necessary support and care during this time to ensure the health and safety of both the mother and her eggs. After the eggs are laid, they require careful incubation to ensure proper development. Farmers may use specialized equipment such as egg incubators to control temperature and humidity levels, creating the optimal conditions for egg development. This process requires constant monitoring and adjustment to ensure the eggs receive the care they need to hatch successfully. Once the eggs hatch, the real work begins, as farmers must care for and raise the newborn pythons. This includes providing them with appropriate food, shelter, and environmental conditions to support their growth and development. Farmers must also closely monitor the health of the hatchlings, providing any necessary medical care or intervention to ensure their well-being. Overall, python breeding is a complex and rewarding endeavor that requires dedication, patience, and expertise. It's a testament to the ingenuity and commitment of python farmers who work tirelessly to ensure the success of their breeding programs and the continued prosperity of the python farming industry. The art of python leather processing. The process of transforming raw python skins into luxurious leather products is truly an art form, requiring skill, precision, and attention to detail. From the moment the python is harvested to the final product, every step must be carefully executed to preserve the natural beauty and quality of the leather. The first step in the leather processing journey begins with the careful removal of the python's skin. This delicate process requires skilled hands and sharp tools to ensure the skin is cleanly and evenly removed from the python's body. Any mistakes or imperfections during this step can significantly impact the quality and value of the final product. Once the skin is removed, it undergoes a series of treatments to prepare it for tanning. This may include soaking the skin in a solution to remove any remaining flesh or fat, as well as stretching and drying the skin to ensure it remains supple and flexible. These initial treatments are crucial in ensuring the leather retains its natural texture and appearance. Next comes the tanning process, where the raw python skin is treated with chemicals to preserve and strengthen the leather. Tanning agents such as chromium salts or vegetable extracts are used to penetrate the skin, bonding with the collagen fibers to create a durable and long-lasting material. This process can take several days to complete, as the leather is carefully monitored and adjusted to achieve the desired finish. After tanning, the leather undergoes a series of finishing treatments to enhance its appearance and durability. This may include dyeing the leather to achieve a desired color, as well as buffing and polishing to create a smooth and lustrous surface. These finishing touches are essential in transforming the raw python skin into a luxurious and desirable material. The final step in the leather processing journey is the crafting of the finished product. Skilled artisans use the processed python leather to create a wide range of luxury goods, including handbags, shoes, and accessories. Each piece is meticulously crafted by hand, with careful attention to detail and quality, ensuring the finished product meets the highest standards of excellence. Crafting luxury from nature. Once the python skin has been meticulously removed, a world of possibilities unfolds. Every part of the python is utilized to create high-value products, ensuring that nothing goes to waste. From the meat to the bones, every component is infused with purpose and value. The process begins with the careful extraction of remaining parts from the python's carcass. These parts are then meticulously cleaned and prepared for further refinement. In some cultures, python meat is considered a delicacy and is transformed into special dishes that tantalize the taste buds and evoke a sense of exotic luxury. Meanwhile, the focus shifts to the python's skin, which holds the key to crafting exquisite leather goods. After the skin is removed, it undergoes a series of treatments to prepare it for its transformation into luxurious accessories. The first step involves the removal of any remaining fat and flesh, ensuring that the skin is pure and free from impurities. Next, a natural dyeing process is initiated, utilizing dyes extracted from herbal plants. This process not only infuses the python skin with vibrant colors, but also helps preserve its natural texture and allure. Each dye is carefully selected to complement the unique patterns and characteristics of the python skin, resulting in a mesmerizing array of hues that captivate the eye and evoke a sense of timeless elegance. As the python skin undergoes its transformation, skilled artisans meticulously craft it into a variety of luxury products. From handbags to wallets, each item is crafted with precision and attention to detail, ensuring that the inherent beauty of the python skin is showcased in all its glory. Every stitch is carefully placed, every seam meticulously finished, resulting in a final product that exudes sophistication and refinement. But the journey doesn't end there. Once the python skin has been crafted into its desired form, it undergoes a final finishing process to enhance its durability and longevity. Specialized treatments are applied to protect the leather from the elements, ensuring that it retains its luster and allure for years to come. The end result is a collection of luxury goods that embody the essence of nature's beauty. Each piece tells a story of craftsmanship and artistry, of tradition and innovation. From the sleek lines of a handbag to the supple feel of a wallet, every detail is a testament to the skill and dedication of those who crafted it. But perhaps the true beauty of these luxury products lies in their ability to transcend mere material possessions. They are symbols of status and sophistication, of style and substance. They evoke a sense of wonder and admiration, inviting us to embrace the beauty of the natural world and celebrate the artistry of human ingenuity. In a world driven by mass production and disposable consumerism, these luxury products stand as a testament to the enduring appeal of craftsmanship and quality. They remind us of the value of taking the time to create something truly exceptional. Something that will be cherished and admired for generations to come. The allure of python leather transcends mere utility. It embodies a symbol of opulence and sophistication coveted by fashion connoisseurs worldwide. Once the python skins undergo the meticulous process of dyeing and drying, they emerge as exquisite pieces of craftsmanship, ready to adorn the shelves of luxury boutiques and the arms of discerning clientele. As the sun kisses the surface of the dried python leather, it accentuates the natural patterns and textures, imbuing each piece with a distinct charm that sets it apart from mass-produced alternatives. The softness of the leather, combined with its inherent durability, ensures that python leather products not only look stunning but also stand the test of time, becoming cherished heirlooms passed down through generations. The meteoric rise in demand for python leather products has transformed it into a lucrative industry, with a global market worth billions of dollars. This economic boom has not only enriched established fashion houses, but has also provided a vital source of income for individuals in regions where python farming is prevalent. For many impoverished communities, python farming represents a lifeline, offering sustainable livelihoods and economic stability. The allure of python leather extends far beyond its practical attributes. It embodies a sense of exclusivity and luxury that resonates with fashion enthusiasts worldwide. From high-end handbags to stylish footwear, python leather products exude an aura of sophistication that captivates the imaginations of trendsetters and tastemakers alike. The distinctive patterns and textures of python leather lend themselves effortlessly to avant-garde designs, inspiring designers to push the boundaries of creativity and innovation. In the realm of luxury fashion, python leather has become synonymous with prestige and status, coveted by affluent clientele seeking to make a bold sartorial statement. The allure of owning a python leather accessory lies not only in its aesthetic appeal, but also in the sense of exclusivity it imparts. With a limited supply and high demand, python leather products command premium prices, elevating them to coveted status symbols coveted by collectors and fashion enthusiasts alike. From the runways of Paris to the streets of New York, python leather has emerged as a perennial favorite among fashion-forward individuals seeking to elevate their style quotient. Its versatility allows it to seamlessly transition from day to night, effortlessly complementing both casual and formal ensembles with its understated elegance. Whether adorning a sleek clutch or a statement pair of boots, python leather exudes an air of sophistication that commands attention wherever it goes. Despite its undeniable allure, the use of python leather in the fashion industry has not been without controversy. Animal rights organizations have raised concerns about the ethical implications of harvesting python skins, citing the inhumane treatment of these majestic creatures. As consumers become increasingly conscious of the environmental and ethical implications of their purchasing decisions, the fashion industry faces mounting pressure to adopt more sustainable and humane practices. As we marvel at the exquisite craftsmanship and economic prosperity driven by python leather, it's crucial to address the ethical quandaries that accompany this thriving industry. While python farming presents an avenue for financial stability, it also raises concerns regarding animal welfare and environmental sustainability. Animal rights organizations have voiced vehement opposition to the practices involved in python leather production. From the moment pythons are captured or bred for their skins, questions arise about the ethical treatment of these creatures. Critics argue that confining these wild animals to captivity for the sole purpose of harvesting their skin is inherently cruel and inhumane. The conditions in which pythons are kept, often in cramped cages, raise further ethical concerns about their well-being and quality of life. Moreover, the methods employed during the skinning process have come under scrutiny. Despite efforts to ensure a humane process, there are instances where pythons may endure unnecessary suffering and distress. The use of sharp knives and other tools to remove their skin can lead to pain and discomfort if not executed with precision and care. Beyond animal welfare, the environmental impact of python farming also warrants consideration. As demand for python leather grows, there is a risk of overexploitation of wild python populations. Unregulated harvesting and farming practices could potentially endanger these species and disrupt fragile ecosystems in which they play a vital role. However, navigating this ethical dilemma isn't straightforward. For many communities, python farming represents a lifeline, offering a means of livelihood in regions where economic opportunities are scarce. The revenue generated from python leather production supports families and stimulates local economies, fostering growth and development. Finding a balance between economic prosperity and ethical responsibility is paramount. Initiatives aimed at promoting sustainable and humane practices within the python leather industry are crucial. Implementing regulations to ensure the welfare of pythons during captivity and humane treatment during the skinning process is essential. Furthermore, fostering awareness and education among consumers about the origins and implications of python leather products can empower individuals to make informed choices. By supporting ethical and sustainable brands, consumers can drive demand for responsible practices within the industry. Ultimately, addressing the ethical dilemmas surrounding python leather production requires a multifaceted approach that considers the welfare of animals, the preservation of ecosystems, and the livelihoods of those dependent on the industry. The allure of owning a piece crafted from python leather is undeniable. From the sleek handbags to the stylish belts, these luxury items hold a unique charm that commands attention. Imagine strutting down the street with a python leather accessory, knowing that its value extends far beyond its aesthetic appeal. Indeed, the price tags attached to these items often reflect not just their craftsmanship, but also the rarity and exclusivity of python leather. Consider, for instance, the staggering price of the most luxurious python leather handbag, reaching up to a jaw-dropping $200,000. Such exorbitant figures underscore the exceptional value that python leather commands in the fashion industry. Brands like Gucci, Louis Vuitton, and others have capitalized on this demand, contributing significantly to the estimated $23.5 billion in profits generated by the python leather processing industry. These profits, in turn, bolster the economy for livestock farmers, providing a lucrative source of income in regions where python farming thrives. However, amidst the glittering allure of luxury and wealth, there looms a shadow of controversy. The use of python leather has sparked heated debates among animal rights organizations and advocates, who decry the perceived cruelty inherent in the meat processing and skinning processes. Indeed, the journey from python farm to fashion accessory is not without its ethical dilemmas. So, how do we reconcile the desire for luxury with the need for compassion towards animals? The answer lies in increasing awareness of the python leather production process and its broader implications for the environment and animal welfare. By shedding light on the intricacies of python farming and leather processing, we can foster informed consumer choices and encourage industry stakeholders to adopt more humane and sustainable practices. Moreover, we must recognize the interconnectedness of our actions and their repercussions on the natural world. As consumers, we wield considerable power through our purchasing decisions. By opting for ethically sourced and environmentally friendly alternatives, we can drive positive change within the fashion industry and beyond. In closing, the story of python leather is a complex tapestry woven with threads of luxury, commerce, and ethics. While it represents a lucrative opportunity for farmers and fashion houses alike, it also poses profound questions about our relationship with nature and the creatures that inhabit it. As we navigate these murky waters, let us strive for a future where beauty coexists harmoniously with compassion, and where the pursuit of luxury does not come at the expense of our planet's biodiversity. Together, we can forge a path towards a more sustainable and compassionate fashion industry, one where every accessory tells a story of integrity, respect, and reverence for all living beings. After watching the video above, do you see that python skin brings high economic value? Comment with your thoughts in the comment section down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more amazing content. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in our next video. Did you know that the global crocodile farming industry is a booming market valued at over $5 billion as of 2023? This unique sector harnesses the potential of crocodile meat and leather, turning them into lucrative products that many farmers around the world capitalize on, earning millions. But what journey does crocodile meat and skin take from the farm to the processing factory? And what makes this one of the most profitable agricultural industries today? Let's dive in. When most people think of crocodiles, they picture fierce predators lurking in swamps, waiting to snap up unsuspecting prey. But believe it or not, these scaly beasts are also the center of a thriving agricultural industry. In the United States, two main species are the stars of the crocodile farming show: the American alligator and the spectacled caiman. Let's start with the big guy, the American alligator. These impressive reptiles can grow up to a whopping 14 feet long and weigh 1,000 pounds. That's a whole lot of gators. Their size and skin quality make them highly valuable in the market. On the other hand, we have the spectacled caiman. While they might be smaller than their alligator cousins, maxing out at around 10 feet and 300 pounds, they've carved out their own niche. These crocs are particularly prized in specialized markets for their unique characteristics. But how do you farm a crocodile? It's not like you can just plop them in a field and let them graze. Crocodile farmers have to be master habitat creators. They construct ponds and enclosures that mimic the natural environments in which these reptiles thrive. It's like building a mini swamp, complete with all the comforts of home. Temperature control is key in these habitats. Crocodiles are ectothermic, meaning they rely on external heat sources to regulate their body temperature. Farmers have to ensure the water and basking areas are just right to keep these cold-blooded critters comfortable and promote optimal growth and breeding. While the American alligator and spectacled caiman might be the headliners in the US, crocodile farming is a global affair. Over in Australia, the saltwater crocodile reigns supreme. These massive reptiles can grow over 20 feet long. That's the length of a small bus. In Africa, the Nile crocodile is the star of the show. Both of these species are renowned for their impressive size and skin quality. But it's not just about providing a cozy home for these crocodiles. Farmers also have to keep them well-fed and healthy. Crocodiles have different dietary needs at different stages of their lives. Hatchlings and juveniles require frequent meals packed with protein to fuel their rapid growth. As they mature, their diets shift to larger, less frequent meals. Crocodiles are opportunistic predators in the wild, feasting on various prey. Farmers try to mimic this varied diet by offering whole foods like fish, chicken, and other meat sources. Some farms even develop specially formulated feed to ensure their crocs are getting all the necessary nutrients. Like any other livestock, crocodiles can suffer from various health issues. Common problems include infections, parasites, and injuries from scrapping with their fellow crocs. Farmers must take proactive preventative measures such as maintaining clean environments and administering vaccinations. Regular checkups are crucial to catching any health concerns early. Imagine being the vet giving these toothy patients their annual exam. It's not a job for the faint of heart, but it's essential for keeping the crocodiles in tip-top shape. Genetic diversity is another important factor in crocodile farming. Inbreeding can lead to health issues and decreased vigor in the population. To combat this, some farms participate in breeding programs that focus on maintaining a diverse gene pool. It's like a reptilian version of online dating, matching up genetically compatible mates to ensure a healthy future for the species. These breeding programs benefit the farmed crocodiles and contribute to conservation efforts. Many wild crocodile populations have been decimated by overhunting and habitat loss. By maintaining genetically diverse captive populations, crocodile farms can safeguard against extinction. So there you have it, a crash course in crocodile farming. From the swamps of Florida to the outback of Australia, These prehistoric predators are being raised with a modern twist. It's a delicate balance of creating the perfect habitat, providing a balanced diet, and maintaining the health and genetic diversity of the population. Who knew that there was such a fascinating world of agriculture and conservation behind those tooth-filled grins and scaly hides? The next time you see a crocodile product, whether it's a wallet or a steak, remember the incredible journey it took from the farm to your hands. Overhunting poses a serious threat to wild crocodile populations worldwide. The insatiable demand for crocodile products, from high-end fashion accessories to exotic delicacies, has driven some hunters to add up unsustainable practices. They take more crocodiles than the ecosystem can handle, upsetting nature's delicate balance. It's a vicious cycle. As demand soars, so does the pressure on wild crocodiles. Hunters, lured by the promise of quick profits, may resort to illegal and unethical methods to maximize their catch. They might use indiscriminate traps or hunt during protected seasons, leaving populations struggling to recover. Habitat loss only compounds the problem. As human development encroaches on wetlands and riverine habitats, crocodiles are squeezed out of their natural homes. Imagine being evicted from your cozy apartment and forced to relocate to a cramped, noisy city. Not exactly an ideal situation for a reptile that values its peace and quiet. But it's not all doom and gloom. In many regions, authorities are stepping up to regulate hunting and protect crocodile populations. Take Florida, for instance. The state has implemented a rigorous system of licenses and designated hunting seasons to ensure that the take of alligators is sustainable. By issuing a limited number of permits and setting strict quotas, wildlife managers can monitor population levels closely. It's like having a bouncer at an exclusive nightclub. Only those on the list get in, and even then, they can't stay all night. This careful monitoring helps maintain the ecological balance while still allowing for controlled, legal hunting. Striking the right balance between ecological stability and population management is no easy feat. It requires a deep understanding of crocodile biology, population dynamics, and complex interactions within their ecosystems. Wildlife managers must carefully consider various factors, from breeding rates to carrying capacity, to determine sustainable hunting quotas. It's a bit like trying to balance a checkbook. You need to know how much money is coming in and how much is going out to avoid overdrawing your account. In the case of crocodiles, managers must ensure that the number of animals removed through hunting doesn't exceed the population's ability to replenish itself. This delicate balancing act is further complicated by the fact that crocodiles are long-lived, slow-growing species. They don't bounce back from overhunting as quickly as, say, rabbits or mice. It's like trying to fill a swimming pool with a garden hose. It takes time and patience to see results. On the global stage, the Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species of Wild Fauna and Flora, CITES, plays a vital role in crocodile conservation. This international agreement, signed by 183 countries, regulates the trade in threatened species to prevent overexploitation. CITES categorizes species into different appendices based on their risk of extinction. It's like a global most wanted list for animals and plants. The most endangered species, those on the brink of disappearing forever, are placed in Appendix I. Trading in these species is banned except in exceptional circumstances. It's the equivalent of putting them in witness protection. They need all the help they can get. Appendix II lists species that aren't quite as critically endangered but still need monitoring. This allows for regulated trade, with permits required to ensure that any commerce doesn't jeopardize the species' survival. It's like having a chaperone at a high school dance. They keep an eye on things to make sure everything stays above board. By monitoring international trade, CITES helps prevent the overexploitation of crocodiles for commercial gain. It's a vital safety net for these scaly survivors, ensuring that the pursuit of profit doesn't drive them to the brink of extinction. But what about crocodile farming? Can it really contribute to conservation efforts? Absolutely. When managed responsibly, crocodile farms can be a powerful ally in the fight to protect wild populations. Think of it this way. If the demand for crocodile goods can be met through farmed animals, it takes the pressure off wild crocodiles. It's like having a designated driver, someone who can safely satisfy the need for transportation without putting others at risk. Crocodile farms can help curb the demand that fuels illegal hunting by providing a sustainable, legal alternative. But the benefits don't stop there. In some cases, crocodile farms can even play a direct role in restoring depleted wild populations. It's like having a spare tire. When the original goes flat, you can replace it with a new one and keep rolling. Captive breeding programs can produce crocodiles that are eventually released into the wild, helping to boost numbers in areas where populations have declined. Of course, for crocodile farming to truly contribute to conservation, it must be done responsibly. Farms that prioritize animal welfare, maintain genetic diversity, and adhere to strict environmental standards can be a valuable asset. They provide a controlled environment where crocodiles can thrive, free from habitat loss and poaching threats. These artificial wetlands can serve as important refuges for birds, fish, and other wildlife, particularly in areas where natural habitats have been degraded or destroyed. It's a bit like building a tiny oasis in the middle of a concrete jungle. It may not be as vast as the real thing, but it's still a welcome respite for thirsty critters. However, perhaps one of the most significant benefits of crocodile farming is its economic incentive for local communities. Crocodile farms create jobs and generate income, giving people a reason to value and protect these scaly wonders. It's a classic case of, if it pays, it stays. When communities see the tangible benefits of crocodile conservation, they're more likely to become stewards of the species. Imagine a small village where the main source of income used to be poaching. Now, by establishing a crocodile farm, villagers have a legal, sustainable way to make a living. Instead of seeing crocodiles as a nuisance or a target, they view them as a valuable resource. It's a win-win situation. The community prospers, and the crocodiles keep their skins. Crocodile farms can also boost tourism, attracting visitors eager to learn about these fascinating creatures. Who wouldn't want to see a real-life dinosaur up close? Okay, maybe not everyone, but for those brave souls who are curious about crocodiles, farms offer a safe and educational way to observe them in a controlled setting. Visitors can learn about crocodile biology, behavior, and conservation while marveling at their impressive size and prehistoric features. It's like taking a step back in time without the risk of becoming a tasty snack for a hungry T-Rex. But as with any conservation effort, there are challenges to overcome. One of the biggest hurdles is enforcing regulations against poaching and illegal trade. Despite the best efforts of wildlife authorities and international organizations, the black market for crocodile products continues to thrive. Poachers are nothing if not persistent. They'll go to great lengths to avoid detection, using covert methods to smuggle illegal goods across borders. It's a bit like playing a high-stakes game of hide-and-seek, except the consequences are far more serious than a bruised ego. To combat this, governments and conservation groups must collaborate to strengthen law enforcement, improve monitoring systems, and raise awareness about the importance of protecting crocodiles. It's a tall order, but with dedication and collaboration, progress is possible. Processing techniques in crocodile farming. Of course, no discussion of crocodile processing would be complete without mentioning quality control and food safety standards. These aren't just buzzwords thrown around to make consumers feel warm and fuzzy inside. They're critical components of the industry. Take meat processing, for example. Before any crocodile meat makes it to your plate, it undergoes rigorous testing to ensure it's free from harmful microbes and contaminants. It's like a microscopic game of spot the difference. Scientists use advanced techniques to identify any potential hazards and eliminate them from the supply chain. But it's not just about what you can see with the naked eye. Chemical testing is also a crucial part of the process, ensuring that the meat is free from any residues or additives that could pose a risk to human health. It's like a culinary version of CSI, but instead of solving crimes, they're solving the mystery of what's in your crocodile burger. Traceability is another key aspect of quality control. In the event of a food safety issue, processors need to be able to quickly trace the source of the problem and take appropriate action. It's like a game of connecting the dots. Each process step is carefully documented, from the farm to the final product. This level of traceability is especially important in the leather industry, where consumers are increasingly concerned about the origins of their products. They want to know that the crocodiles were raised humanely, that the processing was done ethically, and that the final product is of the highest quality. It's a tall order, but it's one that the industry takes seriously. Sustainability is also a major consideration in crocodile processing. In a world where resources are limited and waste is a growing problem, processors are looking for ways to reduce their environmental impact and make the most of every crocodile. One way they're doing this is by finding uses for every part of the animal. While the meat and leather are the main attractions, there's plenty of value in the other bits and pieces. Crocodile bones, for example, can be used to make fertilizer or even traditional medicines. It's like a crocodile-themed episode of Chopped. Nothing goes to waste. But sustainability isn't just about using every last scrap of crocodile. It's also about ensuring that the farming and processing practices are environmentally friendly. This means minimizing the use of harmful chemicals, reducing water and energy consumption, and finding ways to recycle and reuse materials wherever possible. Animal welfare is another critical consideration. Crocodile farmers and processors understand that happy, healthy animals produce better products. It's like the old saying goes, a happy crocodile is a tasty crocodile. Okay, maybe that's not a real saying, but the point stands. Farmers go to great lengths to ensure that their crocodiles are well cared for, with plenty of space to roam, clean water to swim in, and a balanced diet that meets their nutritional needs. It's like a 5-star resort for crocodiles, minus the mini bar and the fluffy bathrobes. Processing facilities are also designed with animal welfare in mind. Stunning methods are carefully chosen to minimize stress and suffering, and the entire process is carried out as quickly and efficiently as possible. It's a delicate balance, ensuring that the animals are treated humanely while also meeting the demands of the market. Transparency is key in all of this. Consumers want to know that the products they're buying are not only of high quality, but also ethically and sustainably sourced. Many processors now offer tours of their facilities, allowing visitors to see firsthand how the animals are raised and processed. It's like a behind-the-scenes look at the world of crocodile farming, without the risk of losing a limb. In addition to tours, many processors are also embracing technology to help tell their stories. From social media posts showcasing the daily life of a crocodile farmer to virtual reality experiences that transport viewers into the heart of a processing facility, the industry is finding new and innovative ways to connect with consumers. But it's not just about telling a good story, it's also about backing it up with hard data. Processors increasingly turn to third-party certifications to verify their sustainability and animal welfare claims. These certifications provide an independent stamp of approval, giving consumers confidence that the products they're buying are truly ethical and responsible. Of course, all of this comes at a cost. Implementing sustainable and humane practices can be expensive, and those costs are often passed on to the consumer. But for many people, the peace of mind that comes with knowing their crocodile leather handbag or their crocodile steak was produced ethically and responsibly is worth the extra expense. Looking to the future, the crocodile processing industry is poised for growth. As consumer demand for sustainable and ethical products continues to rise, processors who can meet those demands are well positioned to succeed. But it won't be easy. The industry must continue to innovate and adapt to stay ahead of the curve. Crocodile products have come a long way from their early days as a niche commodity. Today, the global market for crocodile goods is as diverse as it is dynamic, encompassing everything from high-end fashion accessories to cutting-edge pharmaceuticals. Let's start with the most well-known crocodile products: meat and leather. Crocodile meat, once considered an exotic delicacy, is now finding its way onto worldwide menus. From upscale restaurants in New York to street food stalls in Bangkok, chefs are getting creative with this lean, protein-packed meat. But it's not just about the novelty factor. Crocodile meat is also gaining recognition for its health benefits. Low in fat and high in protein, it's a great alternative to traditional red meats like beef or pork. Plus, it's packed with essential vitamins and minerals like zinc, selenium, and vitamin B12, making it a nutritional powerhouse. Of course, we can't talk about crocodile products without mentioning leather. Crocodile skin has long been prized for its durability, texture, and luxurious appearance, making it a sought-after material in the fashion industry. From handbags and shoes to belts and watch bands, crocodile leather adds a touch of exotic sophistication to any outfit. However, the use of crocodile products doesn't stop there. In recent years, there's been a growing interest in other crocodile-derived goods, from cosmetics to pharmaceuticals. Crocodile oil, for example, is rich in essential fatty acids and has been shown to have anti-inflammatory and healing properties. Some high-end skincare brands are already incorporating it into their products, touting its ability to reduce wrinkles and improve skin texture. Even crocodile teeth have found a market, with some people believing they possess mystical or medicinal properties. In certain cultures, crocodile teeth are used in traditional medicine or worn as talismans for good luck and protection. It just goes to show that when it comes to crocodiles, no part goes to waste. But the crocodile product market isn't just about the goods themselves, it's also about the people who consume them. Demographic patterns and cultural perceptions play a big role in shaping demand for crocodile products around the world. In Western countries, for example, crocodile meat is often seen as an exotic novelty, something to try on a dare or for a special occasion. But crocodile meat is a more established part of the culinary landscape in Africa, Asia, and Australia. In some cases, it's even considered a staple protein source, with centuries of tradition behind it. Cultural attitudes toward crocodiles can also impact demand for their products. In some regions, crocodiles are revered as sacred or powerful animals with deep spiritual significance. In others, they're seen as dangerous pests or even evil spirits. These perceptions can influence everything from hunting practices to consumer preferences for crocodile goods. As the market for crocodile products continues to grow and diversify, there's an increasing focus on sustainability and ethical sourcing. Many consumers today are looking for products that align with their values, and they're willing to pay a premium for goods that are produced in an environmentally and socially responsible way. This has led to a rise in sustainability certifications and eco-labeling schemes for crocodile products. The Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species of Wild Fauna and Flora, CITES, for example, regulates the international trade in crocodile skins and other products to ensure that it doesn't threaten wild populations. Other certifications, like the Crocodile Specialist Group's Crocodile Friendly label, help consumers identify products that come from farms with high animal welfare and sustainability standards. But sustainability isn't just about protecting crocodile populations. It's also about supporting the livelihoods of those who depend on them. In many parts of the world, crocodile farming and processing provide important sources of income and employment, particularly in rural areas with limited economic opportunities. By investing in sustainable crocodile farming and processing practices, companies can help to create a more stable and equitable supply chain that benefits both people and animals. This includes things like fair labor practices, community engagement, and support for local conservation efforts. Of course, no discussion of crocodile products would be complete without a nod to their culinary characteristics. Crocodile meat is often described as having a unique flavor and texture profile, somewhere between chicken and fish. Some say it tastes like a cross between pork and crab, with a slightly chewy texture and a mild, slightly sweet flavor. One of the great things about crocodile meat is its versatility. It can be grilled, fried, stewed, or made into sausages or burgers. In some parts of the world, it's even served as a pizza topping or a filling for tacos and burritos. The possibilities are endless, but it's not just about the taste. Crocodile meat is also incredibly nutritious. As mentioned earlier, it's low in fat and high in protein, making it a great option for people looking to build lean muscle mass or maintain a healthy weight. It's also rich in essential minerals like zinc, which is important for immune function and wound healing, and selenium, which acts as an antioxidant and may help to prevent certain types of cancer. Crocodile products face unique marketing challenges. For many consumers, the idea of eating or wearing a crocodile is still a bit of a novelty, something that's seen as exotic or even taboo. Overcoming this perception is key to expanding the market for crocodile goods. One way to do this is by educating consumers about the benefits of crocodile products. This could include highlighting their nutritional value, sustainability credentials, or unique flavor and texture profiles. By providing clear, factual information about crocodile products, companies can help to demystify them and make them more accessible to a wider range of consumers. Another approach is to focus on the story behind the products. Consumers today are increasingly interested in the provenance of their food and other goods. They want to know where things come from, how they're made, and who's involved in the process. By sharing the stories of the farmers, processors, and artisans who work with crocodiles, companies can create a more personal connection with their customers and build trust in their brand. Of course, there's also a role for good old-fashioned marketing and branding. Developing eye-catching packaging, creating engaging social media content, and partnering with influencers and celebrity chefs can all help to raise the profile of crocodile products and make them more appealing to consumers. But ultimately, the key to success in the crocodile product market is delivering quality. Whether it's a flavorful and tender crocodile steak or a beautifully crafted crocodile leather handbag, consumers are looking for products that meet their expectations and justify their price point. By focusing on quality at every stage of the supply chain, from farming and processing to marketing and distribution, companies can build a loyal customer base and establish themselves as leaders in this exciting and dynamic industry. Looking to the future, the outlook for crocodile products is bright. As consumer interest in sustainable, ethically sourced goods continues to grow, there's a real opportunity for the crocodile industry to position itself as a leader in responsible production and conservation. This will require ongoing investment in research and innovation, as well as collaboration across the supply chain to share best practices and address common challenges. It will also require a commitment to transparency and communication to help consumers understand the impact of their purchasing decisions and make informed choices about the products they buy. But with the right approach, there's no reason why crocodile products can't become a mainstream part of the global food and fashion landscape. By combining centuries of tradition with cutting-edge technology and a focus on sustainability and quality, the crocodile industry has the potential to create value for everyone involved, from farmers and processors to consumers and communities around the world. Future of crocodile farming and conservation. Looking ahead, the future of crocodile farming and conservation will require a delicate balance between commercial viability and ecological responsibility. While crocodile farming has the potential to provide economic benefits to local communities, it must be managed carefully to avoid negative environmental impacts such as habitat degradation and water pollution. To achieve this balance, the industry must continuously improve farming practices and technologies. This may include developing more humane and efficient slaughter methods, improving waste management, and investing in sustainable energy and water conservation measures. Additionally, farmers must be prepared to adapt to the impacts of climate change on crocodile habitats, such as by providing additional shade and adjusting feeding schedules. Strengthening international cooperation to combat illegal trade will also be crucial. Despite regulations like CITES, illegal trade in crocodile products remains a significant problem. Governments, law enforcement, and conservation organizations must collaborate to share intelligence, coordinate enforcement efforts, and raise consumer awareness about the importance of buying legally and sustainably sourced products. Research and data collection will play a key role in making evidence-based management decisions. This includes conducting population surveys, monitoring environmental indicators, and studying the impacts of different farming practices on crocodile health and behavior. Finally, expanding community engagement and public awareness will be essential for building support for crocodile conservation. This can involve partnering with schools and community groups to provide education programs, hosting public events to celebrate conservation successes, and leveraging social media to share positive stories. By taking a comprehensive, collaborative approach to these challenges and opportunities, the crocodile industry can continue to grow sustainably while contributing to conserving these remarkable creatures and their habitats. With dedication and responsible stewardship, a bright future lies ahead for crocodile farming and conservation. Please subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell to continue accompanying us. Have a good day, and we'll catch you in the next video.